18. Doors opening.
Okay, I've got it.
Doors
Got what?
closing.
Where'd you go?
I had to get clearance from the top to get access to this phone number.
A phone number? Whose phone number?
We're in over our heads, Liz. This is the only person I can think of who might have the answers.
Wait, it's not Lem, is it?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
it's the only way. I'd usually be more independent on these matters, but my stubborn determination isn't going to cause me to risk your life again.
Fraser, you didn't. I volunteered to go down there with you.
You wouldn't have had to do that if I hadn't insisted on going down there in the first place. I almost lost you once. I'm not about to let it happen again. I'm calling them. Come on. Ah, hello, yes. No, this is Captain Fraser Ward from Torchwood, sir. Ah, you know of me. Good. I didn't know when I'd be calling you in your time stream, so I'm glad to have reached you at a point where we've already met. Yes, sir, I can imagine, but it is very urgent. We need help with a Nexus point in TipTree, UK. Amazing, thank you. Hang on, you want to meet where? Okay, fine, we'll head straight there. See you in a bit. He's gonna help us.
Amazing.
But we've got to go meet him, so we're going on another field trip.
Brilliant. Where to?
It's a little odd, but you'll see. Okay, fine. We'll head straight there. See you in a bit. Well, this is the place he said to meet him at.
A garden centre?
Yup.
Why is he asked to meet us here?
I have no clue. The man works in mysterious ways.
When is he getting here?
No idea. Could be any time between now and the next century, given how reliable his piloting skills can be.
Well then, in that case, I've been meaning to get some new plants for my balcony.
Yeah, sure. Let's take a look. But we best be quick. He's apparently in the middle of something, so we don't want to miss him.
Yeah, we'll be quick. I'm only after like 1 or 2 plants. Won't take long. Well, this is a bit domestic, isn't it?
Yeah, I will admit this is the first for me.
Really?
Surprisingly so, yeah.
And here I was assuming you took all the women you hook up with shopping for plants the day after.
No, just you. Aren't you lucky?
Oh yeah, I feel very special.
As you should.
So, I guess we're in the rare situation of having to talk after a one-night stand.
Assumingly so. I wasn't sure if you'd really want to talk about it.
Hang on, do you regret what we did?
Well...
Wow, the correct answer is an immediate no.
I didn't realise it was a test.
It wasn't. And even if it was, it failed spectacularly.
I don't regret it, of course I don't. I wouldn't have.
Wouldn't have what?
I would have just done some things differently.
How so?
I was wasted last night, and I was in, well, quite frankly, a very dark place.
Well, so was I.
I know, and that's why I felt that energy between us. I think you were the only person who could understand what had happened.
So, you slept with me because of shared trauma and booze?
Well, not exactly, just that.
Wow.
Lizzie, I was worried. We shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it.
Why? Did I embarrass you? Are you telling me the captain couldn't face the fact that he slept with a squatty?
No, of course not. It's not like that. It's just, when I joined Torchwood, I promised that we'd be different. The old Torchwood was notorious for sex and scandal. They had no regard for the rules or protocol. I was just so determined to be better than that. And then I met you. And we went into that hole and saw...
Don't think about what we saw.
I can't help it. Every time I close my eyes, I see it.
Like it's burned into the back of your eyelids.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know the feeling. But at least the bruised brain feeling is gone?
Yeah. But it's not that I didn't want to do it, Liz. Believe me, I really did. It's just, as captain of this team, I shouldn't be sleeping with my staff. It's just not professional, and it doesn't look good on either of us.
I see. I can understand that. But you're so devoted to this job. Don't you ever just take time out for yourself?
Not really. I've been a soldier for as long as I can remember. In Torchwood and before that unit. The army, and I've seen so much stuff during all of that. So many things no one would ever believe. So much death and destruction. I've lost so much. And I've always just dealt with it. Bottled it up
Until TipTree.
Yeah. I've never been great at opening up to people.
Do you not have anyone to talk to? Friends?
I don't really have any friends outside of work left. This job kind of consumes you.
Well, at least you've got Tommy.
Well, that's true. I can't seem to get rid of him. Believe me, I've tried.
What about family? Your parents?
All gone. Both dead.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't know.
It's alright. My file is really well hidden, so no one really knows much about my life.
Then tell me, please. You can talk to me.
Please, blimey, busting out the manners and everything. How can I refuse such a request?
I use manners all the time. But anyway, don't deflect. Tell me anything.
Anything? Like what? Anything is quite a large topic spectrum.
What were your parents like?
Oh, well, I don't really remember them much. I was quite young when it happened. My father was a scientist, although I'm not exactly sure what field, and he never said. And I don't know much about my mother either, other than that she was beautiful. I remember them being so loving, and so alive. And then suddenly they weren't. They were gone.
They sounded wonderful.
I think they were.
Did you have any siblings?
No. I was an only child.
That makes sense.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not saying anything.
Right. Sure you're not.
You'll never know.
I suppose that's half the fun. The not knowing. I like a mystery.
Who doesn't like a mystery? It's certainly a walking mystery.
Good. I like it that way. What about you? I saw in your file you had a great-granddad who was linked to Torchwood. But what about the rest of them?
You read my file? How romantic.
Well, naturally. I had to read it when hiring you. You see, this is why I shouldn't date my colleagues.
Are we dating now?
Well, no. Although, technically, a trip to a garden centre is a decent date idea.
Certainly is. But to digress back to your actual question, I have an oldest brother called Ethan. He's an idiot, but we're very close. He's always been looking out for me.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. What about your parents?
Oh, they're both still alive, but they're divorced.
Ah, I see. Recent or...
Oh, ages ago. It's all water under the bridge now.
Right. Oh, here's the plant section. We best be quick. I've not heard anything yet, but we should probably be ready and waiting. Pick a plant and let's go.
Yeah, alright. Which one do you like?
Me? I don't really do plants.
Yeah, I noticed earlier in your flat a few fake tangling plants, but nothing alive.
I'm sure that says something about me.
Speaks volumes. But go on, pick something that's alive.
Alright then. That one.
A sunflower.
Yeah?
For your flat. You know they can grow quite large.
Yeah, well, you said you wanted one for your balcony. Space to grow?
I live in London. This isn't a spacious balcony.
Well, how am I supposed to know that? I just thought they were bright and cheery.
The dark and mysterious captain thought I'd like a bright yellow flower.
Yeah.
You know what? It's perfect.
Really?
Yes. I could do with a bit of brightness in my life.
Couldn't we all? Christ, it's a text from him.
Oh yeah? Is he here?
No, nearly. He said he needed to reach a natural stopping point in whatever he was doing or something, but he'll be here soon. We need to head outside.
Yeah, let's go.
Great! Bring the sunflower.
So, where is he?
He'll be here. He said to meet him by the sheds. I imagine it's to look a little bit more inconspicuous when a big blue...
Hello, I'm the Doctor. You rang?
Hello, Doctor! Yes, I called you.
Fraser, lovely to see you again.
Oh, we've met?
Yes, at some point, but not yet, I imagine. But I'm sure we will. Oh, well, we have just now, but my previous versions of me have already met you, therefore I have to.
Right. I see. I think.
Anyway, I've not got much time to talk, so let's walk and talk. Oh, good, you've already got a trolley. I just need to pick up a few things. So you mentioned a Nexus point.
Yeah, one opened up in TipTree in Essex. We went down into it.
Into it? What on earth were you thinking? You could have been killed. Or worse.
There's something worse than death?
Oh yes, you were very lucky to still be alive. So what happened after that?
Well, nothing really. We sort of collapsed down there.
Collapsed? How so?
Like, we had seizures and stuff?
I see. Any after effects?
Yes, we both suffered migraines from hell.
Well, it's like a bruise in the brain. Both also struggling to remember what we exactly saw down there.
Your brains can't process the information. When looking directly into a Nexus point, there's no way to comprehend that raw energy, so you'll never be able to fully remember what you saw. A fact that you should be thankful for. Anything else happened with this Nexus point? Is it still active?
Well, we thought it had closed, but last night it started showing activity. At about 3 a.m. this morning it went haywire.
Right, that's interesting. Oh good, they've got some soil.
Soil? What do you need soil for?
It would take too long to explain. Oh, and I need the spade and these bamboo sticks. Oh, and of course we can't forget the weed killer. It's very important. And these pumpkin seeds. That should be all though. Let's head back to the TARDIS.
Right. Well, the other main thing we've been noticing is we're misremembering things.
Like what?
Well, I remembered our office being on the 19th floor of our building, but apparently it's always been on the 18th floor. Oh, and I used to be bleach blonde yesterday.
Oh, my friend Jack is a completely different person. There's a few more things as well.
I've not got time to go into all that, but I'm starting to get a picture of what's going on.
Oh, we've got past the tills. Aren't you gonna pay?
No time to pay. I've really got to get back to sort this thing out. Plus, I don't really carry money.
Oh, great. Still in gardening tools with the doctor.
And pumpkin seeds. Can't forget the pumpkin seeds.
Oh, yes. This is great.
I know.
Right, I'll just open the doors so we can get this trolley in.
Okay, Liz, you get the back. I'll lift the front.
All right.
Okay, and left, right. Mind the doors.
Oh my god.
It really is bigger on the inside.
Yes, it's all that and more. Now, anyway, I've got to go. However, I will be right back to sort this out for you.
Right,
okay?
Okay.
Right, out you go. Goodbye.
Oh, all right.
We'll see him in a moment, I guess.
Yeah, he took my sunflower with him.
Ah.
Are you?
What? Oh, you're probably wondering what happened to the trolley.
Well, yeah, that, and why you're covered in dirt, vines, and... Is that sunflower petals?
Oh, great. I guess that means we have to pick out another one.
Ah, yes, well, sorry about that. I had to improvise and I conveniently needed a sunflower at that exact moment. I love when that happens, don't you?
Yeah. Anyway, you said you can help us?
Yes, let's go and sit down. I've spotted that they have a little cafe here, which I do love. A nice cup of tea. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, you would hope so, as you ordered it.
Exactly.
Can we cut to the chase? What's going on? Do you know what's happening with this bottomless hole?
Well, for starters, it's not a bottomless hole. They have a floor.
But our sensors never reached the bottom, hence us and the Americans declaring them bottomless.
I will explain everything. But first, I just need you to do one last thing, then I'll tell you.
Alright.
Ah, yes, it's just as I suspected.
What is?
You both don't belong here.
Well, yeah, I've never been a big plant person, so I garden
No,
sensors.
as in you're in a different universe.
What?
Yes, you've fallen through from a parallel world. There's a lot to unpack here, but basically you came out of the wrong side of the Nexus point. That's why things aren't as you remember. But because you're remembering things that never happened here, but it did happen in the world that you're from.
But that doesn't make any sense. Things were exactly the same when we came out of the hole. Like, I went out last night with our version of Jack, but it wasn't until this morning the change started happening.
The changes had happened, however, you remember feeling that bruise on your brain and a migraine that you said you were experiencing.
Yeah?
That was your brain struggling to cope with the overload of information, so it filled in the blanks as best it could, making you perceive the information that you already knew.
And so, everyone around us also did the same thing. Hence my hair colour change only being noticed this morning.
Exactly. To them, you still looked bleach blonde until the Nexus point reactivated this morning, which in a way had an effect similar to how you refresh a browser on a computer.
So, we refreshed the world?
Basically, yes. In this universe, there's small changes, like your building being a floor shorter than in your home world, the hair colour, Jack being a completely different person, and so on.
But there could be countless changes.
Well, yes, new people existing, or others that did exist in your universe never existing. There's no way to know all the differences.
Oh, that would explain the belt buckles we found.
Belt buckles?
Yeah, on our side of the bottomless hole.
Not bottomless. At the bottom of the hole is a Nexus point portal. The holes appear bottomless because things fall through the portal before they hit the bottom.
Yeah, right, okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. On our side of the bottomless hole, we found these belt buckles with old coins with incorrect historical dates on them.
Fascinating. Those buckles and coins are likely Flotsam and Jetsam from another universe washing up into the Nexus point.
That's kind of what we were thinking, about parallel universes and such like.
You were definitely on the right track there. Plus, the Nexus points are affected by the rift, to which have similar properties.
Wait, hang on. What did you say earlier?
About the hole not being bottomless.
No. About people that might have never been born and such.
Oh, well, yes, that's a possibility. For instance, there could have been a change that stopped the birth, or they were born but died, or like Mr. Field. You know, things worked out differently.
Fraser, I called my dad earlier. He had never heard of Ethan.
Wait, your brother?
Yeah. No, it can't be. Please, no. Doctor, say something, please. He can't be gone.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
No! This isn't happening! No!
Liz, I'm really sorry.
I can't do this. I can't believe this. Well, we could just go home, back through the Nexus point.
No.
No? What do you mean, no?
As in, you can't. It would kill you.
But we made it through the first time and didn't die.
My best guess, judging from what you've told me, is that you swapped places with this universe's versions of you.
How would that work?
So ordinarily you'd have been ripped apart and rearranged as you went through, but evidently you weren't. This is most likely because at that exact moment you went through on your side of the Nexus point, this universe's Fraser and Lizzie went through on their side.
Rearranged how?
So without a doppelganger on this side, the whole wouldn't have had the information it needed to translate you correctly. If you weren't killed immediately, whatever got through to the other side would no longer be you. It would be a nightmarish attempt by the Nexus to put you together properly.
Oh no. We found what looked like a seal at the Nexus point. It crawled out of the hole after incubating inside of a dead fox. However, it had a human heart and eyes.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The Nexus point isn't a safe thing to travel across. It's remarkable that you two even made it.
So if we try to go back, we could become one of those disgusting seal creatures.
Yes, it most likely used the fox as a host to help with the translation of some poor soul from the other side of the Nexus point that fell through.
So, the dead fox fell in and was spat back out with the remains of a human inside. Christ. Hang on, Lizzie, what Tommy and Chris said earlier? About Darren Smith falling in.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So you think the seal we found was this universe's Darren Smith?
From what the doctor has just told us, that's my best guess.
Blimey, this is horrific.
So there's no way back?
No. The only way would be if one of your other selves on the other side decided to do the exact same thing, and again were coincidentally in the exact same spot as you to swap places. Although even then it's hit or miss if it would be the same versions you swapped with last time. You may even end up in a different universe altogether, which might be far worse than here. It's not worth the risks.
But there's a chance.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That sounds exactly like that's what you're saying.
Liz, please. If the doctor says it's too risky, then I trust him. He knows more than us about these Nexus points.
Thank you for being the voice of reason, Fraser. But anyway, you said the Nexus point reactivated this morning.
Yeah, at around 3 AM. It started to cause earthquakes.
Strange. Any idea what triggered it?
We've got a working theory.
Which is?
Me and Lizzie, this morning we kind of got together.
I see. Like, got together for breakfast or work or something? Like the proximity of you two meeting?
No, as in we hooked up.
Hooked up? As in you went fishing?
No, we...
Guys, how dense are you? We had sex.
Oh. Well, that explains it then.
Does it?
You have picked up some of the Nexus energy as you pass through to the other side. It would have charged you all up like a battery.
Right, but how does that activate the hole?
Well, seemingly on your own it doesn't. But when you, had, intercourse, it would have activated the two charges in both of you, which was then released when you connected. Like completing a circuit.
So, are we still charged?
Most likely, but I can discharge you. Now, don't let me forget to do that. We wouldn't want you two ripping the earth apart next time you, well, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'll remind you.
Although we don't want to fall into the Torchwood stereotype, then there won't be another time.
Oh, right. Oh, well, anyway, I'm going to head back to the TARDIS and get cleaned up. This dirt has gotten everywhere.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to address that again.
I'll be honest, it's been getting in my eyes this entire time. I'm slowly going blind. Take me back to my box, Captain.
Sure thing, let me help you up.
Thank you.
No worries, this way. Watch your step.
Right, I'm just going to pop in here, have a quick shower and get changed. I'll be right back and then we'll seal up this Nexus point.
Okay.
Then we'll be stranded here forever.
Yes, but try and look at the positives here, because that's a very gloomy outlook.
The positive being that we're stranded in a world that isn't ours, where my brother is dead.
Indeed. Anyway, I'll be right back. Oh no! The inside is gone.
Doctor?
Yes?
That's a shed, not the TARDIS.
Oh. Oh, well, that would make sense. It's the dirt in my eyes. Apologies.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bit unfortunate. Let's try that again. Is it this one?
Yes, that's the one.
Good, well, I'll be right back.
Okay, I heard he was odd, but that was certainly something. Lizzie? Hang on, what? That's the SUV. The bloody thing's supposed to be deadlocked. Hold that, she nicked my keys. Lizzie, stop! Come back! What the hell's she doing? I'm stranded. Oh, come on, pick up.
Hello, you've reached Lizzie Hathaway's phone. However, I'm busy currently, so please leave a message and I'll be back with you when I can. Thanks.
Damn it.
Please leave your message after the beep.
Playing it like that, are we? What is she up to? Ah, Tommy! Lizzie has taken the SUV and stranded me.
What, really? Why's she done that?
I'm not sure. But can you track the SUV and let me know where she's taken it to?
On it. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna commandeer a vehicle and go after her.
Oh, sick. I love commandeering stuff. What are you going to take? I usually pick convertibles, that or like a shit Fiat Panda, because if I crash one of those, it's really a kindness, you know?
I've got an idea. It's a little bit cooler than a convertible. See you in a bit.
Weirdly cryptic, but alright. I'll see you later.
Doctor! Doctor, let me in!
What is it? I'm in the middle of getting dressed. Do you know how long it takes to tie a cravat perfectly?
Lizzie's gone and left me.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, Fraser. You made a very lovely couple.
No, not like that. We're not even a couple. Anyway, forget that. We've got to get after her. I'm worried she's going to do something stupid.
Oh, well, you better come in. Any idea where she's headed?
I've got some suspicions. Waiting for Tommy to track the SUV.
Right. When he sends the coordinates, we'll leave. But first, I'll sort my cravat.
Hey Tommy, I'm back from a break. What's happening?
Hello, lover boy. I've just sent Fraser the coordinates for the SUV. Apparently, Lizzie's gone and stolen it. Break? Is that what you've been calling sneaking off to fuck your squatty boyfriend now?
He's not my boyfriend.
You might as well be. You spend all your time with him.
Do I sense a hint of jealousy in your voice there, Thomas?
What? Jealous of you and Johnny Bravo? Nah, I'm fine, thanks, mate.
Well, I'm struggling to come up with a reasonable explanation for why you always act like such a snide bitch about anyone I'm seeing. So clearly, you must fancy me.
Get over yourself. Maybe it's you that fancies me. I mean, you were all over me at that party.
That was a pity thing at best.
Sure it was. Sure, it was only pity when you said I had the best cock you've ever seen.
The general act was one of pity, because you're pathetic and chronically single. But yes, you do have an annoyingly nice dick, I will admit. Which is a shame, as you're such an unlikable wanker.
It is infuriating for you, I'm sure. I bet you think about shagging me all the time.
In your wet dreams.
Come on, Chris, don't act like that. You don't want to... I mean, we're all alone. And apparently you don't actually have a boyfriend, so...
Tommy.
What? You know you want to. You're actually really into this, aren't you?
What? No, of course not. Get off me. Anyway, what do you mean Lizzie's stolen the SUV?
Oh yeah. Apparently she freaked out about something and took the car, leaving Fraser behind. I've tracked her back to TipTree.
Oh, for God's sake. The bottomless hole again.
I know. That hole is seeing nearly as much action as yours does.
Jesus wept, Tommy. Do you always have to be so grim?
Yes, it's what I bring to the team. Whoa, what the hell was that?
I didn't see anything.
There was something on the screen just for a second. It glitched there like, I don't know, it's like a face or something.
Right.
No, honestly, I swear.
Sure, okay. Anyway, I've got things to be doing. Hang on. If she took the car, how is Fraser going to get to her?
Can't this thing go any faster?
This thing is going as fast as she can go, Fraser. Due to the disturbance around the Nexus point, it's taking everything she's got to land where your car is.
But I presume we can get there earlier than her.
Why on earth would you assume that?
This is a time machine, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, then I'd assume you'd arrive like 10 minutes before her, before she does anything stupid.
Oh. No, we're not doing that.
Why the fuck not?
Language, Fraser.
Sorry.
If we get there before her, then we interrupt the course of current events. That could have untold side effects if we step outside of our relative time stream.
Well, we could just be careful. I mean, you are the Doctor. Surely this should be like child's play for you.
Fraser, calm down. She's going to be okay. We will get her in time. I can see you care about her a lot. I'm doing everything I can to bring her back to you. Trust me. And as you said, I am the Doctor.
I do trust you. I'm not sure what I'm feeling right now, but I do care about her a lot. I just hope she's okay.
Hello, this is Elizabeth Hathaway, Torchwood operative and former unit soldier. I'm just recording this to document what happened to me. I'm about to attempt to travel back through the Nexus point. Myself and Captain Fraser Ward fell through from another Earth and swapped places with this universe's versions of ourselves. I'm setting up climbing cable now to attempt to lower myself down into the hole. Wish me luck. No. There's not enough cable. Well, I suppose I'm not intending to come back up. So, what does it matter? I guess I gotta jump. Although, I remember Tommy saying something about my brain getting fried. Maybe that's what is affecting my judgment here. This is crazy. I mean, yes, I'm talking to myself. Well, technically I'm talking to a camera, but that's basically the same thing as talking to myself. And I'm considering diving head first down a bottomless pit into a wormhole thing that will most likely result in me being turned into a seal. But I've got to get back to my home. This isn't my world. I need to see my brother again. Yeah, okay. It's a killer migraine feeling again. Christ, this place is awful. It feels like your head is in a microwave. Okay, Lizzie, you're stalling. Let's get this done. Oh God. Please let this work. Here goes nothing.
Lizzie, stop, please! Wait!
Keep back, Fraser. I'm doing this. I need to get back.
Lizzie, you will die. This isn't gonna work.
You say that, but it worked the first time when it shouldn't have. It should have been impossible. So why wouldn't it work again?
Because it was a 1 in a million chance that it just didn't instantly kill us last time. I mean, for this to even work, the other you from this universe would have to be jumping in on the other side of the Nexus point at the exact same moment to swap over again.
If she's anything like me, then she'd also want to get back home. She'll be there.
Maybe, but for instance, you said you had a brother, and she didn't, but maybe she suddenly likes having a brother. Enjoys having that life, enjoys having an extra member of the family, and doesn't jump into the hole. Or maybe the other me has called in our universe's doctor, and he said the same thing as he did to us, and they listened, and decided to stay. You just can't know what she's going to do, and if she isn't on the other side of that portal waiting for you, then you're dead, Liz.
I know, but I can't give up on him, Fraser.
I'm not asking you to give up on him. I'm asking you to let him go. For once in your life, put yourself first.
Fraser, jump with me.
What?
Come with me. This isn't our world. Our team needs us. My family needs me.
Our team have us. They've got them. And we've got their team. And as far as we can tell, besides a few hiccups, everything is basically the same here.
My brother doesn't exist. Jack is a completely different person.
Yes, I know, Liz, but the other thing is, who's to say we'll even swap with the right versions of ourselves and get back to our Earth? There might be another version of us out there doing this right now, but in a far worse situation than we found ourselves in, as the doctor said.
You don't know that. You're just guessing.
So are you. But that doesn't mean I'm wrong. This is too big of a risk. I don't want to lose you.
The TARDIS isn't happy. I won't be able to stay here for too long. Miss Hathaway, please, listen to Fraser. He cares about you a lot.
You do?
Of course I do. Please, come here.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Don't apologise. I understand. Just get away from the edge for me, yeah?
Yeah, I'll come over there. Oh shit, Fraser! The ground!
Lizzie, quick, jump! The ledge is giving away!
Fraser, help!
No, Lizzie!
No, Fraser, wait!
I appreciate the gesture, but have you actually got a plan, or are we just going to die together?
I'll be honest, I didn't really think it through, I just kind of did it.
And they say romance is dead.
It bloody will be in a minute.
Kiss me.
What?
The Nexus point is currently dormant. I was hoping that it would open back up if the other me was on the other side at the right time. But as we're about to fall into it, we might be able to reopen it like we did earlier to give us a better chance.
I mean, it's worth a shot, I guess.
Just kiss me.
Okay. It's not working. It's not enough.
And what do we do?
I don't know. I think we're fucked.
Only in the bar.
Don't look. Lizzie, hold on to me.
Oh god. No!
Oh, fuck.
Bye, Fraser.
Goodbye, Liz.
Oh my god.
You can say that again.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all right.
What just happened?
Well, I managed to catch you while you fell. I redirected the main doors to lead to the TARDIS swimming pool so you'd land safely.
Brilliant. Good thinking.
Speaking of thinking, or more accurately, I imagine, not thinking, Fraser, I'd love to know where the logic was in jumping after her with no parachute.
I'll be honest. I was just an autopilot there.
Always the hero.
More like idiot. And it's incredibly difficult to catch one person, let alone two, especially inside of a Nexus point, which is actively fighting my TARDIS.
Yeah, but you did it.
Well, naturally. I'm me. And this isn't the first time doing this.
So, what are you going to do now? Are you going to close it?
Well, I have to. What I'll do is land the TARDIS on top of the Nexus point and use her to close it. Picture a sponge being dropped into a puddle. It'll be a struggle for the TARDIS to soak it all up, but she can do it.
And will that also soak up the energy in us?
Yes. Once the TARDIS drains the Nexus point of its residual energy, you'll both be returned to normal.
But then we really are cut off forever.
Yes. I'm sorry, but this is the only way. I'll land us now. I'm going to set up the drain to begin, but I thought I'd give you a moment to loan out here whilst I do it.
Alright. Thank you, Doctor.
No worries.
I guess he's giving us a chance to make peace with our situation. And to say our goodbyes.
As in, say goodbye to our old life?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't have any family left, and the only friends I did have all seem to be here still, so I think this is mainly your moment. So I can give you some privacy if you like.
Stay with me, please. Hold my hand.
Okay.
We've both fallen into something terrifying and overwhelming here. But we knew what we signed up for, I guess. It's obvious, a lot to take in. But as you said, it seems like a lot of what we had is still here. So I'm going to only say goodbye to, well, what we've lost. To who I've lost. Goodbye, Jack. Hope this new version of you can be half the man you were. You were a wonderful friend to me, and I'll never forget you.
I only really met him on that last mission, but he was a good soldier from what I've heard. I hope he'll be taking care of the other you.
You better be. Break his legs. I guess it's time. Oh, this is so not fair.
I know. Your brother was such a big part of your life to lose. But I'm sure he's going to be okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine. It just hurts to think that I'll never see him again. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss out on seeing him grow, live his life, all of it.
I don't blame you for feeling that way. It's a lot to process. I lost my family a long time ago. And it's never an easy thing to go through.
Okay, the drain is about to start now. You'll probably want to come inside. Nexus points have a tendency to affect weather conditions, so it's a bit unpleasant out here.
Give us a moment!
It doesn't really work like that.
Make it work like that!
Wow, you're very demanding. Fine, you've got a minute.
A whole minute.
I know. It's time to say goodbye.
Ethan, you've always been there for me. And it absolutely breaks my heart that I won't ever get to be there for you again. I couldn't have asked for a better big brother. And I'm going to miss you so much. So fucking much. I tried to be as good as possible, but I know I could be a handful sometimes. It hurts me a lot to know that I'll never get to tell you how much I appreciate you looking out for me and taking care of me of all these years. I hope you have a really amazing life, full of everything you could ever want. I just hope you think of me every once in a while. Oh God, because I will never forget you. Goodbye, Ethan. I love you, and thank you for everything.
Oh, Liz, come here. It's alright.
Okay, time's really run out now. You're going to want to get inside here right now. Right now.
Okay, let's go, Lizzie. Come on.
Yeah, okay, let's get out of this hellhole. I'm never gonna get used to that whole bigger on the inside thing.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Focus, you two. The TARDIS is giving it all she's got to try and close this Nexus point. While she's doing that, we can do a two birds with one stone deal and drain the energy from inside you both.
Right, okay. What do you need us to do?
Come up to the console and place your hands on these controls. The TARDIS will take it from there.
Will it hurt?
It might sting a little bit, but you will be fine.
Okay, let's do this.
This process is about to begin. Brace yourselves. You're both doing great. Nearly there. Okay. There we go. Back to normal.
Thank God.
And that is the end of the Nexus point.
We really are trapped here now.
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Thank you for your help.
Anytime. Now, I'd better get you back to your car.
That'd be brilliant if you could. Cheers.
TARDIS going up to the ground floor.
Goodbye, Ethan.
Blimey. So to recap what you've just told me, you're from a parallel world.
Yep, that's the basic gist.
Well, it certainly explains all the recent weird stuff that's happened. But you're staying here, with us.
Yeah, no choice. The Doctor closed the Nexus point. We're stuck here.
Well, don't sound too disheartened.
No, we're not. Obviously, we're happy to still be with you and Tommy. But it's obviously a bit overwhelming to be cut off from our home in a place that's got so many differences from ours.
Yeah, I can understand that. And I'm sorry to hear about your brother and everything.
Thanks.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah, where have you been?
I've just been looking into the glitch we had earlier on the system.
Oh god. You're not still going on about that, are you? It was nothing. Leave it alone.
What glitch?
I still really have no idea. It flashed up on the monitor for a split second earlier, but I know I saw something. Although I couldn't find anything when I looked, which is unsurprising as those servers downstairs need some serious overhauling their shit. I can't wait to get out of here and have some new setups in our new base.
Oh yeah, and this new base, you'll have to bring me up to speed on that.
I'll forward all the information about that to you tomorrow, if that's alright.
Cheers, sounds good. Oh, and we might have to steal some tips from the Doctor when setting up this new base. That TARDIS was very cool inside.
Hang on, you met the Doctor?
Yes.
Was he here?
No, he dropped us back at the car in TipTree.
You're telling me I missed out on having an adventure with the Doctor? Oh, piss. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. I'm gonna do some work in my workshop. No one talk to me. I'm fucking livid.
Well, things aren't that different, it seems. He's still the same.
A universal constant, I imagine. I don't think you'll have too much to worry about, Lizzie.
Yeah, you guys might be right.
Anyway, I'm heading home. I advise you two to do the same.
Alright, get home safe. I'll head off in a bit. I've got one or two things I still need to get my head around before heading home.
Okay, but don't stay too late. Bye.
See ya.
Bye, mate.
Was there always a bench out here?
Do you know, I honestly can't remember. But if this is a change, I'm not even mad at it.
That's fair enough. What are you looking at?
I'm just sat here looking at the floor plan. Trying to work out which floor is missing.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm the only other person who can help with that.
That's very true.
May I be seated?
Oh, please, be my guest.
It's not the floor with the gym on it, is it?
Nope, that's still there.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, nice try. Maybe we should attempt to find another universe in the hopes we can skip the gym.
I wouldn't be against it, but sadly we're trapped here.
Yeah. Obviously, I know we've only known each other a relatively short time, especially to be stuck together in an alternate reality, but I just wanted you to know that I'm always going to be here for you.
Thanks, that means a lot. And likewise to you. I've got your back, and I mean, there's certainly worse people I can think of to be stuck with.
Oh yeah?
Definitely.
Same. But, I mean it. I've always got your back too. Forever.
Forever. I doubt I'll make it past the end of the week in this job, let alone forever.
Not on my watch. And you do yourself a disservice. You're one of the strongest people I've ever known.
Even after what I did today.
Especially after what you did today. That took more strength to do than anything.
I suppose. Well, honestly, it's really appreciated.
Seriously, it's fine. I mean, I owed you one for last night anyway. Thanks again for looking after me.
No worries. But I've got to ask you something.
Oh? What is it?
What was all that about the DJ getting you thrown out last night?
Oh, that. Blimey. I was just pestering him about playing some songs I liked as opposed to the endless Katy Perry that seemed to be going on.
I see. But what did you request that got you kicked out?
I think it was a bit of ELO. Possibly ABBA. No, wait, hang on. It's coming back to me. It was Elvis.
Elvis?
Yes.
You went to a dance club and tried to get them to play Elvis. Blimey. Was it at least one of his fast-paced songs?
No, I think it was... Christ, I can't remember much of it. I can't remember the name of the song. My mind is blank. It's like when someone asks you what's your favourite film or something and you've suddenly forgotten everything you've ever watched. I'm having that right now.
Ah, yeah, I know that feeling. I'll probably know it. How does it go?
It was... Wise men say only fools rush in.
But I can't help falling in love with you.
That's the one.
Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? How could you forget the title? It's literally the third line in the song.
Oh, give me a break. My brain's been through a rough time this week. But I didn't know you could sing.
There's a lot you still don't know about me. Although, I didn't think you'd be the Elvis kind of guy.
I dabble. My music taste is a bit all over the place.
Isn't everything in our lives?
True. It's all a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Definitely a mess. I mean, I'm still just thinking about how hard it is going to get used to everything changed like this. You know?
Everything changes. All the time. Particularly in this job. But you're going to go far, Miss Hathaway.
That's nice of you to say, Captain. Now, I'm knackered. We should head home and let that wounded brain of yours rest. You coming?
Yeah. I'll continue the search for the missing floor tomorrow.
Oh, I worked that out a few minutes ago. It's what used to be floor 13.
Wait, what? Oh, bugger, you're right. Oh no, that's the one with the pool tables. Oh, that is so upsetting. I'm not sure how I'm going to go on.
Bloody hell. You were fine until some fuzzy green tables vanished.
Hey, me and Tommy have this monthly tradition of going for a few games together, so this is an upsetting change to my routine.
My heart bleeds for you. Now come on. Had a very long day.
Yeah, alright. I'll drop you off at yours.
Could you actually stay with me?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm sorry if it's,
No, honestly, I get it. I don't really want to be alone either. Let's go.
Thank you, Fraser.
Not at all. As I said, forever. Although, if we are going back to yours, we do still need to get you another sunflower.